Alright, hello and welcome back. We are playing China, even though our name's not here. Very suspicious. Where'd the name go? Okay, we are continuing along with our world conquest. Last episode, we finished vassalizing the last of the original OG great powers, Great Britain, Austria, and Italy. And now, we are just continuing on with our world conquest. And we will be trying to get all of the Americas, and I think a little bit of Africa. We do have this potential revolution brewing. I could scroll up so you can see it. It's supposed to only get, it's capped at 52%. They don't want us to enact isolationism. We want to enact isolationism because we are the market. We are the Senate. This is it. If you want to buy something, you're buying it from China. Man, the truth hurts. Alright, we also, interestingly, are running a ton of negative diplo, so we actually can't damage relations with any new people, which might come up later if we try and do a one-tag world conquest. I don't think we're going to get a one-tag. I think we're just going to do a regular one where we're going to have a bunch of vassals and a bunch of our own territory instead of having it all be our territory. I don't think that's possible unless we can declare multiple wars at once, at least the way we have played this run. I think it's maybe theoretically possible, but we're not going to get it. I suppose maybe we want to mobilize a couple guys and put them on the fronts, but the assumption is this guy just backs down. I mean, Venezuela is not going to be the one to... And of course we have... What is our run without a bunch of bugged generals, but it not mattering anyways? Oh, that was quick. Yeah, just kind of expecting them to back down. I guess maybe they back down. I don't even think they back down faster if we mobilize, because we have the minus 75 fearful modifier. They do have a lot of gold reserves. That's not ideal. I guess. Can we put conquer all their states in as also war goals? No, we can't. We could put in war reps. Doesn't matter. We are like capped out on money. We can't we can't do anything. We can remove consumption taxes. That's about it. And just have more authority. I guess maybe we do that because we have so much money. Our investment pool is shrinking a little bit, but kind of doesn't matter. We're max paying. Yeah. Hopefully you can't see my Steam messages in the recording. I don't think you can in the OBS. Not 100% sure. I think you got to hear the little message, though. That's the real Easter egg of the run. The one Steam message I've received while in-game. So, we will continue on. Of course, an important feature of this run is our 13,000 construction at this point. It's been like 8 days since we've played this run, and we've, kind of had runs where we get to talk a lot and not have to build an enormous amount of construction and or stuff. And I forgot. We have to try and keep it going. Keeping it running. The beast. So I guess we'll play a little bit of whack-a-mole. If I recall correctly, ooh, we do need to whack-a-mole in some of these places. Kinda. Do have to keep a little bit of an eye on this revolution. We don't want a revolution. We will back off of isolationism if it means avoiding a rev. We don't really have a time for a revolution. We also don't want, we don't want to fight a revolution. Sudanese this migration, if you know what I mean. As I said, the war we should have declared on Venezuela was just for annexing their territory, but we already had it declared at the start of this run. This is a mistake I think I've made pretty consistently throughout this run so far, is instead of just conquering a state, I've been annexing these one-province states, where the point of puppeting a market, or puppeting, is that you guaranteed get to get all the states. If they have like 2 states, and you try and conquer states and you put both the states in the war goals and they back down, then they keep the other state. And so if they are a one-state country, though, you just want to conquer them. That's what we'll do. And Nicaragua will join, and we will annex Nicaragua too if this war actually pops off, which it won't. But if it did, we would. And we will play a little bit of hopefulness. Mobilize 1 battalion, put them on the front. We really don't want the war to pop and not have the battalion on the front, but it's also like kind of just extra clicking for nothing. And oh my. The construction queue is coming for us. So we will just, I guess, look where we have peasants and already have some industry. And expand at that. We are not expanding in unincorporated territory. We do not want to build tall in unincorporated territory. This is the reasoning for this. Clothes aren't even that profitable. Let's try and find a business that's more profitable. Yeah, ships aren't going to cut it either. Expand. Well, New York, we probably just want to do energy only. Glassworks is pretty profitable. Furniture, profitable for now. What is this about? We have industry somewhere. We can't delete it. No. The big reason is we want to have our highly populated areas to be incorporated, and the areas where we build manufacturing are going to be highly populated. What is this? Funge. I don't think we want to be a part of that. So we want our really populated areas to be incorporated. All of this land is incorporated. This, in terms of attracting population, having a whole bunch of industry really attracts a ton of population. We have 25 mil here just by itself because it gives jobs. And so what we want to do is we want to keep unincorporated areas with no industry so they don't attract extra pops, so that most of our tax base is in incorporated territories because you extract more taxes. Although I guess we kind of don't care because we have so much revenue that it just doesn't matter. Costa Rica backs down. Great to hear. Let's go after... I guess we kind of actually want to go after Mexico in a more timely fashion. In case it matters. I don't think it will. We'll put some guys on the fronts. El Salvador abandons Mexico. Smart. We, of course, will actually want to... Oh, there's no industry to delete. Fantastic. Do we have a bunch of extra infrastructure here? No, we do not. There is a port. It's probably on... Yeah, we could keep it as an anchorage. 2BH. But we will put 2 railroads at the top of the queue. And then we will build some of this stuff out later. My kingdom for... I forgot how stressful it is just trying to keep the queue going, trying to talk, and all at the same time. It's been several days. We finally get isolationism. Now, hopefully, I'm thinking that what this might potentially do is it might boot people out as protectorates that are currently protectorates, or do something weird in our market. But let's see. So we retain protectorate status even once we pass isolationism. And now we should have a ton more authority. Plus 50% from isolationism. We get fewer declared interests, but we have a natural interest everywhere on the Earth at this point, I think. We get decreased technology spread, but we're pretty close to finishing the entire tech tree anyways. And then basically every negative no longer applies to us. You can't trade, but there's no one to trade with. Look at the market. Who are we supposed to trade with? So now also this is bad for everyone else though, because a lot of people were importing stuff from us and they can't do that no more. So it's just us in the market now. Police brutality. We cannot tolerate that behavior, except sneaky. We can tolerate the behavior. So everyone can be a little sneaky. I think we're going to up Social Security because... I mean, we could just double these welfare payments and we wouldn't kind of bat an eyelash. I don't think we have minimum wage, but we could institute it. We could just see how far we can push everything. No one's here to stop us. What will they do? Oh my god, this lag is unreal. It's the classic feature of this run. Yeah, just kind of click buttons. Watch it all go up. Wee! Don't look, Mom, no hands. Okay. And it is going what? Is this war gonna pop off? No way this war pops off. No way. I said no way. Will not. Oh, they might have crazy gold reserves. Nope, they just have 15. I think 15 is the max. El Salvador sides with them? Better back down. I almost clicked back down instead of add Wargle. But we will conquer. Ah. So see, they have 2 states? Actually, we will conquer both the states. If we can? I think we can. If this war pops off, which is like 0% chance, but, you know, never say never. Except when you say 0%, because then you look like a dum-dum. Alright. Alright. Time to play some whack-a-mole. Oil's been discovered in West Java. We will continue in incorporated territories, and we whack them all, just adding 5 at the back of the queue. So far, I've really liked this strategy to minimize clicking a little bit. I don't think we did that here though, so we'll do it now. And while we're here, I guess. Oop, I clicked on the wrong ones. Doesn't matter. We'll need those all eventually. Yeah, I hadn't considered how... I think there's going to be a ton of civil wars now from all the countries that are importing stuff into their market in order to make their economy work from us that now no longer can't because we are isolationists. I think there's a couple other laws we actually wanted to pass as well. Oh, we wanted to go censorship or outlaw dissent. Ooh, our government might... I think there's been a little bit of patching since. No, our government's still super legit. Too legit to quit. Yeah, we have to wait for these guys to go down to not being rebels, and then maybe put them in the government and maybe try and do some repressive rights of assembly stuff. Maybe. I think that's kind of the... Oh, we also were considering going Council Republic. You know, kind of been enjoying playing around with that one. And I think our economy is just like an absolute banger. Like there's, I don't know. Look at this line. Look at this. It's straight up. We have minimum taxes and maximum wages. Don't matter. Alright. Let's try and see if we can expand some resources a little bit. Oh, we can in there. I forgot. Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Is this a joke? Why haven't they backed down yet? I demand respect. I don't know, I'm just clicking buttons here. Look, no hands. Okay. That's my new favorite joke. Playing Victoria 3 with over 8K constructions, the no hands experience. Let's play some whack-a-mole though. Now here we don't want to overbuild. It's not incorporated territory, so eventually we will complete how much we want to be expanding these things. Mexico, you're supposed to back down a little bit faster. you do that, please? Okay, thanks. I mean, we don't have anything to do with this authority. It gives us enactment time, but we don't care. We could encourage manufacturing. Well, look, we're already encouraging manufacturing in so many places. We could encourage manufacturing more, but I don't know. I mean, that's what we should do. That's the min-maxing play. I don't think the size of our economy no longer gates us whatsoever in this game. It is a 0%. Why are you... Oh, you just have a new revolution thing is spawning? Well, can we delete the... Can we delete this stuff? No, we can't. I want to delete it. Why? This goes up to 50% too. It's so sad because, like, they're really, really mad, but I want to pass a law. I want to put them in government so I can try and outlaw dissent. I guess I can put the military in government. Let's take a quick look at that. Not very legit, if I do. What if I just put the religious guys in gov? Yeah, we could try this. And then, little outlawed free speech action, maybe? Actually, wait. Oh. Does it really... I haven't let a single tick happen. You're really not going to let me do this? Okay, I wanted to see if it was radicalized. So this is radicalized industrialists, but that's it. So let's try and go censorship. Because it gives us authority, which we don't need. Wait. I think there's a problem here. Problem is they're not backing down. That is a bit of a problem. And that we can't delete our military and stuff in newly acquired territories is also a bit of a problem. I think we should put a rail down here, though, because we're going to need it. Yep, just $4 billion gold reserve. Or not dollars. Diggeries. I think it's not ducats anymore. I believe it is pounds. We are colonizing. Mexico backs down. You don't say. Those colors ran too. Alright. Upward and upward. Onward. We'll conquer Guatemala. I'm so glad you could declare a war while you're having a rev, because that would be insufferable if you couldn't. I mean, we could enact free trade. Oh, is this gonna pop off? No, it's dying out. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, because the petite bourgeoisie are happy with us for trying to pass the censorship thing. Some people are mad at us, though. I really wish we had a better way to get rid of radicals. I don't know, our standard of living is pretty high. Like, what do you want? I guess it's stalling out a little bit. What's expensive? Luxury furniture, great. And porcelain. Okay, well... Pick the thing that's hardest to, like, get a lot of, why don't you? I swear I'm clicking on all these. Whee! Alright. Oh, I should have double tapped them all. For those of you who are with me through this lag business, I salute you. Now we will have to annex Canada so we can colonize this little shtick. So I think that will be part of taking the Americas. It's getting that colonization down. So maybe we annex Canada next. Is the revolution gone yet? Can I close my eyes? It's in a lot of states, too. Why are radicals going up? Being fired from buildings? No, come on. Not me deleting stuff. Nicaragua's sides, and then Guatemala backs down. So I think we just add a... Of course, we can't delete that. Wow, 14 ports, and they're all anchorages. That is something. Can't delete them. A little annoying. Why would you build 14 anchorages? I don't understand. What do the anchorages even just give? What possesses the AI to do this? Is this the most efficient way to get convoys? Or to... It just seems really bad. Okay. Well, let's annex Canada. Ready to say goodbye, Canada. I don't know. It's probably good enough, right? They're just backing down anyways. So, yeah. I mean, so we can switch to having minimum wage. I don't think this will crush us if we do. Or workers' protections. Definitely make the Industrialists really sad. They're already pretty mad with us, though. Import Silk Route cancelled. This one must have been... someone told me, a viewer, told me you could shift right click to dismiss all of them. Best viewer ever. But that must have been from all the way back when we should have no trade routes. Yeah, so we should actually just do all this. Obviously, because we're isolationists. The conditions upon which we would have a trade route are no longer in existence. There is no trade. And yet... Nope, just no trade. I thought we might still be laissez-faire. Laissez-faire wouldn't be bad. We switched to interventionism so we could get the transfer, the investment pool transfer on the agrarian stuff because we had 4 billion gold reserves anyways. Now we're starting to eat into the investment pool, or sorry, 3 billion investment pool anyways. We're starting to eat into it, but it's like not something we remotely care about. We're gonna get to the end date, I think, before we finish eating through that, unless we just decide to go up to 30k construction for whatever reason. You wanna, like, back down? Save us all some time so we can go home? Yeah? Because I just want to colonize this. The rev has disappeared, though, so we can get rid of all this. Oh no, you're making radicals. Yeah. Yeah, probably are. But we can do this. And delete that as well. Go to Costa Rica, do the same thing in regards to deleting the military. And then go to here, and for whatever reason, these ports are like just useless as anchorages, so we're gonna delete them and this. And then we're gonna expand this stuff. We'll actually just set it all to auto-expand, I think. We just have everything at auto-expand. Normally I would not recommend having everything at auto-expand, but in this instance we are just trying to keep the queue going. It really doesn't... I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter enough, let's say, for our sanity. Maybe we can put the petite bourgeoisie in government now. Nope. They're not having any of it. So we do get new PMs. Flash freezing. I'm gonna switch these over after we get Canada, maybe. I don't want to just constantly be switching them. Freezing them. And I think that was also in... Was it in livestock ranches? Or maybe it's just those two. Dough rollers, I suppose. We're not going to use the oil turbines. And the military tech's kind of a rel. I mean, it's not going to ever matter. I guess behavioralism's... Ooh, paved roads. Just kidding. Canada backs down. Cool. Nice flag you got there. You could switch their flag. So now we can colonize that. So we're colonizing everywhere that we possibly can. And we will have to go through and delete all their industry. Now this does create radicals. I'm aware that it's almost certainly better to just leave it and not get rid of it. And just also not expand it, but in terms of our sanity, it's much easier to just delete it. Except... Interesting. Wow, a lot of art. I guess art was really expensive in our market, and we were, like, underbuilding, like, criminally on it for a while. Now, the one thing we're going to have is Ontario. Ontario we're going to actually incorporate, because Ontario has electricity modifier, and they have, I mean, the infrastructure we don't care about. So we won't delete anything in Ontario, but we are going to not subsidize it. We're actually going to delete the ammo, though. And we will incorporate Ontario. Because your energy is banging. And then we will increase the rails a little bit. But that is the only spot. Quebec does not have, yeah, the waterfall bonus. That's Great Britain. This is United States of America, which is fine. Alright, back to annexing. Nicaragua, declare war, conquer state, Nicaragua. I'm not gonna mobilize. I'm lying to myself. Just the anxiety. Or it's not even anxiety, but like... Oh, shift right click. It's beautiful. We finished the colonization of SAS in like 1 second. That's funny. Oh no, wait. Okay, got it. Got it. So Honduras joined, which makes life easier for us. Of course, they back down like 100% of the time, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And our construction queue is almost full. Oh no. Or sorry, it's almost empty. It's nowhere near full. And then we will add a bunch of resource industries. Newly acquired Canada. We'll try and expand them a little slow. For infrastructure reasons. in. Clicking, please. Canada does have a decent amount of nat resources. We're gonna run out of bureaucracy. What? That's insane. We're stockpiling gold. Yeah, thank you. We can declare more interest. No, we can't. We have a natural interest in the entire Earth. We have declared 0 interest. We have a maximum of 39, even with isolationism. Can't declare another interest. We are stockpiling gold, though. We have stuff in reserve, doesn't matter. But I was looking for insufficient tax capacity, because I wanted to up those. It's telling us that we're going to run out, which I don't know how we run out, but you're the boss, almighty. What is this? We're just making glass and tools super tall. I guess it doesn't matter, but interesting. What was the future? Oh, I didn't even read that. I probably should have read it. Overwhelming propaganda, that's ours. We'll take this one and hope we roll well. And we do. I am the state. Censorship will be ours. Poor Brittany revolution. What's it like not being in our market and suddenly not having access to a bunch of goods, Brittany? Can you please let us know? I would like to know. For a friend. Alright. I think we already did a bunch of this. I think it's probably time to play whack-a-mole. I don't think one is enough. I'll just roll a second. That's a lot of, let's just do that. I don't really care if it's not at the top of the queue. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of would rather just click less, so... There's all that. Lesser Poland. But what about Greater Poland? Except, I think... Yeah, never mind. That was a bad joke. We increased our social security investment. Huzzah! And law enforcement. Are you enjoying this lag as much as me? How's the weather? What you know about green eggs and ham? I said, what you know about green eggs and ham? So tedious. Alright, we gotta pause. You know what? I'm done trying to put this at the top of the queue. We are going full. You go to the back of the queue. We don't care that it's at the back of the queue. You know. Don't care no more. Overbuilding. Way high. In this incorporated territory, just don't care about anything. Just slapping down 10. don't care. It's such a small percentage of our economy just being inefficient by having extra rails at this point that, like, it's like not an issue. Here we care because we don't. This isn't incorporated. My SOAR has poor market access, or what is this? Okay. Here we care. And we are paused because we want to declare another war. Nicaragua back down. Oh, baby. I feel good. Da, 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 da. I knew that I'd expand infrastructure and construction. Da, 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 da. So good. Da, da. Alright. Where are you at? Nicaragua. I guess you do need a railway. Is this another anchorage port? It is. Useless. Alright, so I guess we annex Honduras now. Let's go on the market tab. And then the Mosquito Kingdom, and then we will have all of the Americas, I think. I can't not do it. I apologize. Look at that lag, though. Isn't that hot? So much construction. Pennsylvania pipeline. Okay, how expensive is this? And see, in a recent patch, they made it so the pipeline's not permanent. But I think that I don't know if it's good or not to do these. This is like a math question because it's like, how much are you going to save on subsidies by not having to subsidize a railroad on it? And I think that that's like an annual price and you have to convert it to like a weekly price. I should pay closer attention and try and get to the bottom of that, but I currently do not know how good pipelines are. So how much are we paying in welfare now? 4 million. Kind of still don't care. Now we could swap with the minimum wage laws. El Salvador. Sides with Honduras. Okay, well. I mean, just in case it goes through. So we will be puppeting Honduras, or sorry, El Salvador, because they are two states. Skeety sides with them as well. Wait, how does El Salvador side with them? I thought we had puppeted them. Oh my god, are my eyes like not working? Communist Salvador starts to play against us, really? Come on. Of course they have the plus 75 of Civil War and Native Uprising, which is fantastic. Which means that this war will pop off. We get abandoned. That's tragic. Not thinking it will matter. Now, oh wait, this is El Salvador. God, that's annoying looking. So we have to puppet El Salvador and then annex them later. Since they will just guaranteed back down and they have two states we need to take. Hopefully get to, they will back down before this uprising pops. That way we will get to declare war and we can speed bump too much. How do we get this higher? Alright, what are they producing, consuming most of? Services. We could stop taxing services. How much are we even getting from taxing services? Probably not a lot. We're not even taxing services. We're taxing the furniture. We could stop taxing the furniture, I guess. Our people are not very price sensitive to that, though. I want to double check that we did delete all the industry in Canada. Kinda don't. This is so wild that I have like this authority and I just like don't want to use it. I mean, I guess we could encourage manufacturing in a couple more places and that's like the way to go. But like, nope, that's just the way to go. Just feels like wasteful, but trying to think of the places that have the most total arable land or whatever. Guangxi is probably decent. We'll just put down a few of these. This will be a cursed infrastructure. Alright. No, it goes awry. Alright, we'll just take the minus enactment chance and we'll come off of it. We'll let cooler heads prevail, something like that. Not like the Qings right now. Holy shit. In the US at the current juncture, at the time of the recording of this, the House is trying to approve a speaker and they are having problems. And it's just like, I think it went to 7 votes today, is the 5th on the recording of this. But yeah. Let's double check that we deleted the military here. Yeah, we did. Banana. Just want to give them a couple jobs. How is this not that profitable? That would explain it. Alright. Let's kind of go through all these and make sure they're all what we want. Chemical fert. I think we want tractors, but not depression. They're not making money because they're not making hardwood. Alright. So then we will annex them. And then this should pop, and hopefully we don't spend too long without being able to declare war. I guess we'll put someone on that front, just in case. It's like the most hyper unwinnable revolution anyway, like ever possible, and it just still pops. It's like, you guys need to reevaluate some stuff. I wonder if at some point it's profitable to switch back to simple ranch. Probably not. I guess this. Sure. Or the rollers is probably better. I don't think it matters. Alright, we were switching PMs. I know our construction queue is... I feel like I have to fix this before I unpause. Luckily it lags less when the construction queue is empty. Alright. Cool. That's one way to fill a queue. For like 10 seconds. Now, which ones do we want on diesel? Alright, this one we already had these on diesel. Steam Donkey, Rails, Socialist Demagogue, Inspirational. These I think we had on condensing pump. Not on diesel pump, because we were concerned about the amount of oil we had. These I don't remember what we had on. Looks like that one. Oop, do not want these to be subbed. Oh, it's not gonna matter because we can't start another war. Okay. Do not want those to be subsidized. We actually like don't really need money at all, otherwise we would have this on diesel pump, but yeah, we are already incurring penalties by overbuilding stuff. Or sorry, by over moneying stuff or whatever. We have too much income that we are hemorrhaging value to that income. And I know our construction queue, I get it. It's not full anymore. I'm trying to not have to pause. Oh, it's so painful. Alright, all the urban stuff should be sorted. But we have to check. Gotta check. There's no one sneaking in through the back door in terms of non-incorporated territories. Gotta check. Or I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. I'm looking through these because these weren't already on auto expand. Are we back down? No. No, we're fighting the war. Unfortunately, we can't declare another war. New York is fine. New Brunswick. New Brunswick is not. Where are you, New Brunswick? You get the hammer. We found you. Ontario doesn't, though. Ontario gets incorporated. And yikes, we're probably gonna have to whack a lot of moles here. Ontario's gonna need a lot though, so we'll just add 10, I guess. Because Ontario is incorporated. So So there's no such thing as overbuilding in Ontario. Speaking of, let's add another 10 for you, New York. Why not? We'll need it eventually. Same for the home countries. I'm determined to decrease the amount of clicking I have to do to manage the infrastructure. It's no longer really a time for min-maxing, really. We are 100% in our endeavors, gated by the fact that we can only declare one war at once. Which this war is almost over, so we're gonna have a new war soon. We do not have it yet. Why does it have... This looks like one state. I'm confused. I guess I'll figure it out later. Revolutions have begun around the world. And we're just going to add 10 everywhere that has an infrastructure problem and is not building railways, and we will call that a day. At least in these territories. Except for you. Holy shit. Oop, 10 is a lot there. Okay. Someone started a stamp out revolution. Man. Annoying. I wish I could annex them now and somehow avoid that, like, revolution shtick. 'Cause I think they're even like one state little guy. Right? We're supporting Galatia. That's Galatia. Alright, so we have successfully gotten all of the Americas now, though. That is the situation. Let's see how long we've been playing here. We will take a couple African states, because Africa is going to be the longest one to get. I think we will straight up annex Tunis here. Don't hate it. Or puppet Tripolitania. I think I like conquering some of these little guys. Ooh, but we have to be careful about, like, so they're friendly. We have to somehow get them not friendly. I mean, we can expel diplomats, which we should do whenever we can, but... Well, I guess we need to get a border down here. So let's conquer this state so we can colonize down here. Is our war? And what did we want to pass? Well, let's pass worker protections. F it. Beautiful. Now, if we take a look, trade unions have gone so strong, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for commies. We have an anarchist. We can go Council Republic too. Let's get worker protections down and then go Council Republic, I think. Which will be a little bit of a shake-up to our economy, but it'll be a nice change of pace, I guess, even if it's not very good. I actually think it won't be good here, because the primary benefit of workers' protections, from my understanding, is that you have a bunch of immigration, but we already have most of the world's pop anyways, so I don't think it'll be good, but we could just try it out. it's also a way, if we make less money, we don't really care about giving more money to our pops at this point. Because we're making so much money and we can't spend all of it. Unless we just did something mad. Like triple construction. Zulu sides with Rahe. Let's make sure that we have that in there. Gotta add more. Let's just add a bunch of these everywhere. Whee! Look at him go. Look on, no hands. Oil is the future. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Are we currently in a war? No, but this is the Galatian uprising. Okay, I think we do want to move people to this front. And I don't think we did already, so let's do that. Oranhe will allow us to colonize that little bit of land. We do need to declare a lot of wars in Africa. So... why do we have so many radicals? I mean, I kind of know why. That question was rhetorical. Because we're super naughty. Selangor started another peasant revolt? Come on. You guys are killing me. Killing me, Smalls. So this is why I think, like, potentially maybe our next war is annex Selangor. So we stop getting this. I mean, we're just putting guys on the... we should just be adding to the field. We should have also moved people to Malaysia. It's unfortunate we don't get the back down before. Might we not even get it back down here? That would actually not be too bad, because then we would get to annex Zulu as well, and we're already locked into 2 wars, so I think that'd actually be good. I don't think it happens, but I think it'd be good for us. Oil discovered in Montana. You don't say. Well, let's see. Lies. We can't build any oil in Montana. So, is this a back down? It is. We can establish a colony there. And delete all this. And instead, do this. Also delete the barracks. Yafayed. Add a couple railways because we will need them. And some of this. And check our development PMs and make sure our railways are all what we want them to be. We could switch to government run. I think that's better because we're subsidizing them anyway. Switch all these off. We will not update the ports. Although we could probably make them all anchorages and that wouldn't be terrible. For the ports. We do not need convoys like at all. We're just gonna leave it because we're lazy at this point. It is not a thing that matters. Canadian Pacific Railway. The last spike. We don't want railway throughput because that tricks us. But let's just do the coast Baltimore province. I don't know. And here is where the pain comes in. Every time we delete that, it scrolls to the top, which is not what we want. We can unpause though. And up to the top. Oh, okay. I mean, realistically, we can actually just delete a huge swath of our military. There's no one even remotely close to, like, needing this size military in order to get them to back down, but, like, I don't know. We're also making so much money, nothing matters. Like, unless we ruin our economy by going Council Republic when we already have all the world's pop, and then anarchy for the memes. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, we'd really love to have anarchy and outlawed dissent. That's the true meme. So I guess maybe we can go for that. Alright. So does this mean we can declare war? It does. So maybe we conquer Transvaal? They have a lot of resources in Transvaal. I think he backs down, but... Alright, let's play some whack-a-mole. Really, I just wanted to trick everyone into watching whack-a-mole content. It's really not about Victoria 3. You know, all two of the tutorials I made, all this type of stuff. It's never been about that. It's always been about whack-a-mole. Not Victoria 3, it's Whack-A-Mole Simulator. Oh my god, I'm not gonna send that to the top of the queue. I just want to click less. Don't, you can't make me. I didn't want to click this much. Help, I need an adult. Alaska's pretty easy to forget about. Not just talking about in-game. Sorry, Alaskans. Yeah, pretty sure no Alaskans watch my stream. If you're from Alaska and you watch the stream, let me know. Or watch the videos, I guess. Population of Alaska is extremely low, like relative to its size. Transvaal planning on fighting this? No way. You can't do it, my guy. Give up now. Giving up now would actually be really nice. If you could do that, that'd be great. Let's put... You could do it before this war pops, that would be ideal. So we got our finger on the spacebar, we're ready. We're pumped, we're psyched, we're hoping they back down now. I think we already moved guys to the front over there. What's the dream if we didn't? Unfortunate. Now hopefully this war goes through. Yeah, unfortunate is right. We get workers' protection though. Now, this might tank our economy, but we'll see. I said it might tank our economy. We'll see. Not do this. I don't think that's a result of that, but we're gonna go for it. Council Republic time. Actually, no. I think we do anarchy first. We already started Council Republic, so if we decide we don't want it, it's gonna be a while before we can do it again. 11 months. See, the thing is we have this investment pool this much, and just getting rid of our ability to use it just feels so derp. But then we're also running a 15 mil positive balance, so I don't think we care too much. Diplo pacts, who are we? Oh, it's incoming from Diplo pacts. Alright, memes. We're doing it. We can add a whole bunch of consumption taxes. We have so much consumption occurring in our market. We have like, yeah, this is fine. We're fine. Will this actually... Oh, this will spark a revolution that actually pops off. We're not going to do Council Republic then. I do not want to do something that interferes. It's funny we could go back to monarchy though. We could just go the other way. We can just decide we've had enough of... We can't do Council Republic, we might as well do monarchy. I think that sparks a rebellion too though. Now, why can't we do this? Oh, we need Council Republic to go anarchy? Interesting. Okay. Alright. I think if we overbuild these, hear me out, it will make all the agriculture auto-expand faster because fertilizer is cheaper. So that's why I'm doing that. God, those are still in the queue. New York has 500 power plants. I think New York's also using the good PM. We'll switch over to the good PM here as well. Coal-fired. Yeah, let's do it. Looks like we're doing pretty good on this front. And people are less mad about being fired from buildings. No, increases in standard of living, which I think a big part of that is from the minimum wage. Now, do have to keep an eye on stuff. A little bit. In regards to the minimum wage law, it is a bit of a spooky law because it's... You can really just tank your economy with it. just had a rev. Come on. This is stupid. Alright, I'm annexing Galatia and this other country. Next time I can do a war. They should not be able to do back-to-back wars like this. Back-to-back revs. Oh, that's absurd. I mean, it sucks that we have to. Okay, transfer backs down. Cool. But we can't annex this guy because the war's going on. It's not that close to finishing, so I guess we just have to annex someone else? It feels so dirty, dude. Is this not subsidized? Let's sub it. And then do gold mines. Okay, so we have to try and declare another productive war. We really want to annex Galatia or this guy because they just keep on getting revolutions that we have to fight anyway. Guess in terms of map border gore. Well, this is a state? No way, dude. Come on, get out of here with that. That's a country. Okay, they're decentralized. Got it. They're who we're colonizing. Wow. Why can't we attack Liberia? Because we're in the middle of a war, that's why. Got it. Got it. This Galatia and Selengoria is nonsense. Complete nonsense. Won't be too long till we finish that as well. Last vestiges of colonization, basically. Just trying to see. Well, we can build tea in like the home area. Yay, lag. Alright, cannot be bothered to... We're just gonna build like 10 or whatever. Okay, that wasn't a pause moment. Hopefully this war finishes before the other rev pops so we can get a squeeze a war in. I'm so glad. I thought that was a little country down there and I was like, I was gonna have a bad time. I just like haven't handled all the Americas yet, so I don't quite want to end the episode, but it's also been about an hour, which is kind of the target runtime. Ooh, it's been way over an hour. Okay, so we're actually going to end the episode here. We managed to get all of the Americas, except for this little spit of land that is uncolonized territory, so we're colonizing that next episode. We also passed... Sorry. We also passed isolationism, which is pretty funny. But I think it's good at this point because we're kind of the only market. And we're not trading with anyone, and everyone's embargoed us and these sorts of things. But next episode, I think we will be trying to take all of Europe or something like that. You know, and just go one continent at a time. Then we'll do the Middle East. And then Indonesia. We kind of already have most of China. And this sort of thing. And then do Africa last. But just taking a couple spots in Africa every episode until we conquer everything. Hopefully we don't keep popping civil wars of our subjects. This is really bad if this continues because it breaks our ability to start a war. This is kind of like the inability to start a war when something like this happens is just like kind of really frustrating and an annoying mechanic, but what can you do? Anyways, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube algorithm stuff, you know, and have a good day.